Twitter feels a need to access information on the applications that you use. HP welcomes another mobile device, and yes, it is a phone. And OnePlus keeps doing odd things, this time launching its brick-and-mortar store. I'm Jaime Rivera, and what are you thankful about today? I'm thankful for you guys spending your time watching our videos. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's begin today with what's official, and I know I make a lot of fun of OnePlus for how hard it is to get a OnePlus One, but don't worry guys, I'm not interested in the phone anymore. But still, it is a great phone. That doesn't change that fact, and the company's doing something very odd. They still continue with their whole invitation system outside of Asia, but then again, if you want to get the device in China, they are starting a brick-and-mortar store that will start trials on December 2nd and open doors to everybody on December 21st. And what makes this store cool is that this is pretty much like an Apple store. They'll have the one phone that they sell, but yeah, they will have other areas where you could get support on how to use the phone, which is cool. Now let's talk about HP. I know, that company that killed the compact iPad, Palm, and everything that was cool about mobile 10 years ago, but still, the company still believes in Android. They have just launched a refresh of the Slate 6 VoiceTab, and it actually looks really cool. There are some interesting updates here. The device has the dual speakers at the front. It's got a 720p 6-inch display. It's pretty much a phablet with, again, you know, regular design. But that being said, the biggest problem about this product is that even though it is very affordable, you can only get it in India. But anyways, it's there. Now raise your hands, how many of you are actually excited about the Samsung Gear VR? Because I know that there aren't very many people out there that are. Some people are actually skeptical, but we've got some interesting sources from Oculus confirming that there is much more collaboration coming from both companies, and apparently everything has to do with virtual reality. We don't know exactly what the plans are or exactly what we are getting, but the biggest question is if this product will take off whenever people can get their hands on it. So far, I guess it's not really a bad idea. Let's just hope it proves itself. Now let's talk about Microsoft and Windows Phone. We've got some very interesting statistics that have just emerged. First of all, the fact that Windows Phone 8.1 has much broader market share than Windows Phone 8 and Windows Phone 7 combined. Another interesting point is that Lumias were the ones that sold the most. Go figure. Even more interesting is that sadly the Lumias that sold the most are those that are from the 700 models and below, meaning mid to low tier phones and not really the higher end models. And even more interesting is that we are expecting 3 no Windows phones. Now there is no guarantee that these are Lumias. Apparently only one of them is, or at least 2. Not all of them are, which is great. More OEMs are coming to the bandwagon, but then again, the difference between Lumias and what you get from other companies is not necessarily fair. Let's see what we get eventually, hopefully by CES or MWC. And finally, for the very interesting news of the day, you probably noticed that in your Twitter feed there is this new tweet from the company stating that they are gathering information from the applications that you use and your behavior. The reason why they're doing this, according to Twitter, is because they want to do a better job at tailoring tweets for you, which pretty much means they want to tailor ads for you, which is not necessarily a good thing. It's become extremely annoying on Facebook already, but that does lead me to the question of the day. Do you feel that it is correct for companies like Twitter to access the things that you use just because they want to sell you things? And I probably, phrased that negatively, but I don't see a positive thing about this. Leave us a comment down below. What do you think? Friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.